Hi everybody, welcome to another video in Math 1332, section 8.1, percent, sales tax and discount. So percent means that 100 meaning per 100 meaning divided by 100. So we say 1% is 1 over 100. Of course, if we write this as a decimal, that would be 0.01. Just like 1 divided by 100. Right. So converting from percent to change the percent to a decimal, we just drop the percent sign and move decimal point 2 places to the left. Right. So we drop that and we move 2 places to the left. That's why we get 0.01. And to convert from percent to fraction, write that as divided by 100 and then convert. I'll reduce the fraction if necessary. Right, so let's look at some example here. So 80%, this we do both. First we convert to fraction. Convert to decimal and then to fraction. Both of them. Alright, so if we have 80%, now the rule says we can drop the percent. Just have 80. And then the decimal place, original here, 2 places to the left. So that is 0.80 or 0.8. Now if we want to write this as a fraction, we write that over 100. And reduce by 20 top and bottom. 20 divided by 20 on the top, 20 at the bottom, 4/5. So that's what we have. Right, next, 37.5%. Now if we convert to decimal, 2 places to the left, 1, 2. And if we want to write this as a fraction, right. First, before we simplify this, we have to get rid of decimal. So we will multiply 2 top and bottom. Multiply 2 top and bottom, 37.5 times 2. So that's 75. And the bottom is 200. Now both of them can be divided by 25. Over 8. Right. So that's what we get. Next, 6%. And the decimal place originally here, 1, 2 to the left. So we have to make a 0.06. Right. Now if we want fraction, just divide by 100, divide by 2 top and bottom, we have 3 over 50. Right. So that's what we have. Next, convert 2%. Now if we move from percent, we remove the percentage. We move 2 places to the left. Now we add it. We move 2 places to the right. So 1, 2. So we have 0.472. Let's do that again. 1, 2. So that is 47.2, and then we add the percent to it. Next one, 1.03, 2 places to the right. Sorry. And then we have 103%. Yeah, move 2 places to the right, add the percent, remove the percent, move to the left. And 7/8, if we just divide them, we have 0.875, and then 2 places to the right. (87.5%). Right, so simple enough. Now this table, we just convert and complete the table. We are given something here, just want to complete this table with the decimal, percent, and fraction form. Right. So 0.6, if we want percent, 2 places to the right. So I'm just going to do the scratch work here. 2%. So that is 60%. And if it's 60%, we can write 60 over 100. Divide by 20 top and bottom, 3/5. Right, now 12%. If we want to remove it, or remove the percentage, we have to move decimal places, 2 places to the left. So that is 0.12. And if we write that as fraction, 12 over 100, we can divide by 4 top and bottom. So that's 3 over 25. Just going to say it. Now the top one's easy. This divide by 4. That's what you get. Right. Now 4 over 5. Divide them. That is 0.8. Right. So 0.8. Move decimal places to the right. 1, 2. 80%. 5 or 6. 0.833, and 2 places to the right. Add the percent. Right. So that's what we have. Next, we'll go to some application problem about sales tax and discount. Many applications involve the percent of. So when we mean A is P percent of B, so when we say percent of, or meaning of, is multiply. Yeah, so of implies multiplication. So the sales tax is equal to the tax rate times the item cost. Right, here's some example. Suppose that the local sales tax rate is 7.5 and you purchase a bicycle for $894. How much the tax is paid? So the sales tax we said is 7% of that amount. And first we convert this to decimal. So 1, 2, so that's 0.075. Sorry, I don't know where decimal comes from. Right, so just that. That's 67.05. And the total cost is going to be that plus the original price of the item. 961.05. So that is the total cost. So percent of the original price give us the sales tax, and then add to the original price give us the total cost. So that is the the discount. I'm sorry, the sales tax. Now go to discount. Discount is different. It is deducted from the original price. So here's an example. A computer with original price of that much, it only sells at 15% off. What is the discount? So we just said 14, that is 15% off. So we have 15% times the original price of 1460. So convert this 15%, move decimal places 1, 2, so that's 0.15 times 1460. Right, that's $219. And what is the computer sale price? So we're going to take that, subtract, because that is the discount. So discount, we subtract the sales tax, is added. That gives us 1679. Right, so that is the discount and the sales tax. Next we have application. It is about the percent increase and percent decrease. So we just find the increase or decrease amount divided by the original amount. So that kind of like the sales tax. The sales tax is the increase, percent increase, and the discount is percent decrease. Right. So here's a sample. According to Fast Staff Travel Nursing, 9.1% of all registered nurses in the United States are men. If the hospital of 2016 had twins 47, how many would likely be male? So that pretty much, we don't know much information about that particular hospital, but we say it is about 9.1%. So just say 9.1% of twin 47. And with that we have how many likely nurses will be male. So first we convert this to percent. So 1, 2, so that's 0.091. $31.57 7. So we just round that to 32 because this is the percent how many of them will be likely male. So we just round to the nearest integer. So 32. Right. Next we have this sample. A refrigerator has a regular price at that at Home Depot and at Lowe's. Okay, so that's the regular price. Home Depot offering 15% off and Lowe's offer $200 off if you purchase on the stock rate. Right, so what is the best option? Right, so it's easy, we're just going to calculate both of them. Right, so we have Home Depot here. and then over here we have Lowe's. Home Depot originally is that. But it is 15% off. Right. So the discount, we have 15% off. And that moved to decimal, so that will be 0.15 times 1149, and we have that. And then subtract. So we have 1149 minus, if you use this calculator, just highlight it, hit enter, so that copy and paste, and we have 976.65. And then at Lowe's, 1219, then the flat discount of 200. Now this is easy, 1219. Okay, of course here we know that this is a better option. Now if the sales tax is 8.25%, find the total cost including tax. By the way, if this one is cheaper with tax, it's going to be still cheaper, so that we don't have to do that to determine. So that's why we just calculate with the sales tax. So so we have that, which is the sale price now. Now we need to calculate the sales tax of 8.25%. So move decimal place 2 places to the left, you have 0.0825 times 976.65. So we have 80.57. This is money, so we keep everything up to 2 decimal places, so up to the pennies. And then we just add the sales tax. So I highlight this number, that is the original sale price, and then plus the sales tax, that is $1,057.22. And at Lowe's we have 1,019, and then the sales tax, (8.25% of 1,019). So 0.0825 times 1019, and that is 84.07, right? Plus the sales tax. When we add, I just take the whole number with all the decimal places, then we plus the original sale price of 1019. So we have $1,103.87. and 0.7 cents. Right, so simple as that. So we have discount is the percent decrease and sales tax is the percent increase. Right, now we have some other application problem here. A medium-sized company reported that it had to cut its workforce back to 70% of what it was last year. If it has 63 now, how many did it have a year ago? So what we have is this, we have 70% of what it was last year. Just going to say that time last year is equal to this year. And this year we have 63 and 70%. We don't know what it was last year, so let that be x. And convert this to decimal place. Decimal will be 0.7, like 1, 2 to the left. So we have x equal to 63 divided by 0.7 on both sides. So that is 90. So last year was 90 times 70% is 63 for this year. Right. Now, a real estate agent receives 7% commission on all home sales. How expensive was a home if she received a commission of that much? So 7% commission of actually the price of the home. So just say it, the sale price, just sell. And that is whatever the commission is. So we have 7% is 0.07 in decimal. The sale price, let that be x, and the commission $5,775. Now we take 5,775 divided by 0.07. So x is equal to 82,500. Right. Right. Next, what is the better deal? If you need 3 items, now, and then this particular we limited that we need exactly 3 items. Buy one get one free, or 60% off of each. Right. So let's just say that we're not concerned about sales tax and throw that out the window because we don't have that. Now just look at the price. So let's say, what is the price? Let's say P, right? So suppose the price of one item is P. So there are 2 types of deal here. Buy 2 get 1 free. And then 60% off. So if we want buy 2 get 1 free and we need 3 items, that means the we need to pay 2p, right? So we buy 2, and of course we have to pay 2p for that, p for each one of them, and we get one free. That of course is 0. So the cost is we have to pay 2p for 3 items. So that is, if we want to buy 3 items, we have to pay 2p, whatever the p amount is. Now 60% off. If we buy 3, we pay 60% off, meaning we have 0.6. Sorry, just say 60%. A p. And then of course we time 3 to buy 3 items. So that gives us this with decimal 0.6 times p for 1 item times 3. So that is 1.8 p. So it doesn't matter what p is. 1.8 p is smaller than 2p. So this is a better deal. Now this is in general is even much better deal. Let's say instead of buy, we need 3 items. If we need 4 items, that means we have to buy 2 of them at a regular price. We get 1 free, and then we have to pay 1 at the regular price. So if we get 3 items, it's even better deal than this. This one, independent of how many we get, is 60% off of every item. So that's, wait, sorry, it's even better deal. So we buy 3 and 60% off. So this is actually just the discount. Sorry. So the discount is 0.6 times p times 3. We did have 1.8 p. So discount is 1.8 p. We actually pay 3p minus 1.8 p. So the actual price is only 1.2 p. So this is even better, much better than buy 2 get 1 free. Like I said, if we get 3 items, that is the difference here. If we bought 4 items, then we have to pay a lot more in this case than this, because over here the deal is 60% off. So we only pay 0.4p for each. It doesn't matter how many we get. So this deal in general is a lot better than that type of deal. Right, once again, the 60% off, we're not paying 60% of the original item, so 60% off. So the discount is 1.8p from the original 3p. So that gives us 1.2p. So that is still, it's even much better deal than the buy 2 get 1 free. Right, so that is the first section, 8.1. Now we'll go to 8.2. On 8.2, the first question is about the income tax. That is too many moving parts, and then with the problem in the book is outdated information. So I'll let you read that. Now just go to the second page, and that's what we do now. Income budgeting. So budgeting is the process of deciding how much money we can spend on various things, and so that of course based on the income. First we have the income, and then how much we spend. So that's 2 parts: the part of the income and the part of the expense. So here in the sample, suppose that you have a checklist for every order Friday. So that much every order Friday. What is our monthly take-home pay? So this is every order Friday, meaning twice a week, right? So the problem with this, to set what is her monthly take-home pay. Some months there will be 5 Friday, so in that case you might get paid 3 times, and some months there only 4 Fridays, so you get 2 of those Friday, but paying on 2 of those Friday. So bottom line is we just have to consider the average for the whole year. So a year is equal to 365 days. And we take that, divide by 7, we have 52 weeks. And afterwards, she got paid every Friday, so meaning that we divide this by 2, so she got 26 paycheck a year. Alright, so we just take 26 times that. And we have that much. So 26 times 1023.07 is 26,599.82. So that is yearly. Now if we want to find monthly, divide by 12. So that we have 2,216.65. Monthly. Right, so that's how we calculate. Right, next, Eddie worked 25 hours a week at a campus bookstore. He get weekly paycheck of that amount. What is the monthly take-home pay? So again, this is weekly, and we found earlier that 52 weeks in a year. So this is the weekly paycheck. So we multiply that by 25. 52 weeks in a year. $195.3 times 52. Except 1,155.6. That is a year, and then we divide by 12. So and we have 846.3. So that is a month. Alright, so that is the income. Now the next is the expense. Just some example. If you buy 2 cups of name brand coffee every day, how much would you spend 1 year? So to have 2 cups every day, and this is every day and not every work day, or so with 365 days, and 365 days a year and twice a day. So 2 times a day, 365 days, we have to pay 3.25 a cup. But 2,372.5. So that's how much we have to pay for coffees if we have 2 cups a day, every day. Right, next. If you spend that much for a lunch at Burger King 3 times a week, how much would you spend during a 16-week semester? Right, so 3 times a week, 16 week. So 3 times a week and 16 week, we have to pay that much each time. So multiply 3 times 6 times 479. 3 times 16 times 4.79. and we have 229.92. That's how much we say for 16 week semester. So 16 weeks and 3 times a week. That's for each. So that's what we get. And with that, we finish this section 8.2. As always, thank you for watching and see you in another video in Math 1332.